Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Friday video time, Marvel Netflix series, the second series of our TV show and anime deep dives, and welcome to another late night video. This will come out around midnight. Yeah. Um, so this is Marvel Netflix TV show slash anime deep dives. We did Luke Cage and Iron Fist so far. And now we are doing Jessica Jones. And so, Jessica Jones was definitely one of my more favorite of the Defender shows. It was also one of the longer ones. It was one of two shows that got 3 seasons, the other being Daredevil, of course. And overall, it was a phenomenal show. Of course, as is with most of the Marvel Netflix Defender shows, the last season did dip a good bit, but for the most part, this was a phenomenal show overall. The first season, which also had Luke Cage in the season, was amazing. Kilgrave is probably one of the best villains in all of Marvel, along with Kingpin and a few others. Hogarth is a wonderful lawyer who appears in both Jessica Jones and Iron Fist, has a very much more prominent role in Jessica Jones than Iron Fist. She appears sporadically in Iron Fist, but here she's pretty much a series regular. Um, Trish Walker goes over an entire journey all throughout the whole entire show, and she slowly goes from this person who is fully of sound mind, fully normal, and then just slowly goes batshit crazy and turns into an insane person and an even vigilante, getting powers, um, killing Jessica Jones's mother, who was not dead, who was dead, but then came back, and all this and that. She had her own radio show, and she was Jessica Jones' best friend. Um, yeah, Jessica Jones was Kristen Ritter did a phenomenal job in Jessica Jones in both the show, in the Defenders, and whenever she came back for Daredevil Born Again. She's wonderful. She's great. Um, she did a lot of wonderful things in the show. She portrayed being a PI, especially in New York, as great. Her, well, the person that lived like down the street, uh, Malcolm, yeah, Jessica Jones's neighbor, who was Malcolm. I especially loved him because this was one of my favorite Red Rangers of Power Rangers. He was the Power Rangers RPM Red Ranger, and I recognized him still because Power Rangers was a big thing for me as a kid. Can you stop doing that, computer? So he was Jessica Jones's neighbor, struggling with drug addiction, had his own personal journey, had his own love storyline, and was also a very flip flop character with Jessica Jones. Um, yeah, he was yeah, addicted to drugs, got clean really, and helped Jessica, got straight away, and then kind of separated. Kilgrave is the best villain overall. I already said that part. Um, I feel like the first season of the show went too hard overall on the overall villain in comparison to the rest of the other two season villains. Like the season 3 villain is effectively Trish Walker, who just goes to jail and effectively gets put in like an insane asylum because she just went insane. Because Kilgrave is such a top tier villain, and the writing in the show is just great. Jessica Jones also, I believe, had had nope, no. So Jessica Jones did the opposite of what Daredevil did. Jessica Jones had season one, then Defenders, then season two and three, all in a row. And so it was, I believe, the last Defender show, or the second to last. The Punisher may have been the last one, really, thinking about it, or it was like neck and neck with the Punisher. But overall, I love Jessica Jones. Season three was a bit down overall for the show. I don't remember much of the second two seasons. Season one is very memorable with Luke Cage's arc, Jessica Jones's arc, Kilgrave's whole plot with it, especially involving Luke Cage's former wife who died. Jessica Jones's backstory is wonderful. Trish Stratus' slow descent into darkness. Hogarth as the lawyer was great. Malcolm having a wonderful turnaround story, and then everything else that happened. Overall, a great and wonderful show, and one of the better Marvel Netflix Defenders shows. One of the best, really. Um, it's neck and neck with Daredevil and the Punisher. I like the Punisher, even though season two wasn't as good. But that's in a later video. Um, Overall, that's about it. I don't have too much to talk about with Jessica Jones. Like I said, I don't really remember seasons two and three all that well, except for most of Trisha's journey and a little bit with Hogarth and Malcolm. Not too much with Jessica Jones's journey. So I don't remember too much. Season one is top tier, and so I remember it a lot more, especially because it's basically caused the whole Luke Cage show to be spun off from it. So that's why I remember season one so predominantly. Now, next week for the Marvel Netflix shows, we will be going into The Punisher. And so that will be next week. And tomorrow I will be putting out a video later, around the normal time span that I put a video out in the afternoon/evening, and that'll just cover what I plan and envision to possibly read in July/early August. It's a couple of books, and I want to talk about them. I don't really think it'll be too long, and it'll be some like the format of this video. There will also be a new kind of video format series starting on Sunday of like a weekly report of everything I've watched, everything I've read, and all the things I've done throughout the week, and what I plan to do in the following week to continue with what I will be doing. So it'll be what I've done and reading and watching and everything in between, and the videos that I expect to make and come out for the next week from Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and what shows I'll be continuing to watch, and what new shows, new books, and so on that I'll be putting in as well. So I look forward to tomorrow, and I look forward to Saturday as well, and I hope you all have fun watching this. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment below something about the Marvel Netflix Defender shows, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you all, goodbye, and God bless you all.